When it comes to camping or outdoor activity, a chair is very important. In this video, I'm going to explain why I like this chair. I've used it over a number of different projects where we do photography outdoors and we go and I have to stay for a little while and all sorts of things. So you can get a real life first person opinion on this. If you're thinking about buying this chair, is it comfortable? Is it good? Is it lightweight? Should you pack it in your next trip or beach holiday or camping or fishing or anything of the sorts? Well, here's how quick it is to put together. It comes in its own little bag. You can actually fold it into the bag. It's got elasticated metal bars, which means when you open it up and just kind of nudge the bars, they automatically pop into place where they need to go. And there's a slight interesting way of putting the actual material of the chair on. Just make sure the mesh side of it is on your back, because that stops you getting hot. Really, it just keeps the airflow circulating. There are a couple of pros of this chair and some cons, and I think in this type of situation you have to weigh both up to decide what is good for you. It's not the perfect chair, however it is a good chair for the weight, and I find myself grabbing this time and time again because it's easy. So you'll see the fabric comes on and then you can just move the chair around. Very lightweight, very easy option, and it packs away small, like I mentioned, in its own case, and that case can then go into your bag or hang off the bottom of your bag. So in regards to this chair itself, it comes in a number of different brands. If you go on Amazon, I'll put a link in the description or something. Click on it, have a look and see if you like it. And they're not expensive. I think I paid about £25 for it, and the amount of use it's got, it actually paid for itself. And is it important to have a chair? Firstly, that's something to consider. I think it is. When you do any type of work, even when you put your tarp over a tent up, afterwards you'll feel like you want to sit down, and if you're in a location where it's wet or damp, you want your own dry chair. So if you put up a tent or a tarp, you can put this chair up inside it, which means it stays dry. Then you can have a little rest, grab a cup of tea, and then that is enough time for you to basically just rejuvenate and get relaxed. If you need to do a full days of, I don't know, riding or shooting or fishing or anything, then you've got this option for you. So you'll see that you can lean back on the chair and it handles your weight quite well. I'm 5'8" and about 75-80 kilograms, so it handles my weight perfectly fine. It's not the most comfortable chair. If you're on soft ground, the feet will dig in, so that's something to keep an eye on. However, for a 4 or 5 minute sit down, it's perfectly fine. Actually, I've sat in front of campfires a lot longer than this, and it's handled it very well. So I'll show you a couple of overlays of how it fits around camp. And it's a bright orange and black canvas material. It's gonna be something you can pack down quite light. I don't see it breaking anytime soon. In terms of the build quality, seems really good on it, so that means that it's going to last you some time. I've had mine for maybe over 2 years now, and I'm actually making this video just as a extra bit of videos for you, just to see the camping side of things and the additional projects that go on. So yeah, if you're thinking about buying it, I think yes, it's a good option for the price. There are other comfortable options out there, but you're gonna have to mess about with weight and setting up, which is a lot more difficult. Of course, once you have a chair, it's very essential to have a good sized table to go along with that chair, just to make it comfortable. Here's another video which you can check out about this table that I prefer, that goes well with this small chair.